Welcome, everybody, to the 2021-2022 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. My name is Mr. Jason Irvin. I'm the sponsor, and we'll now begin. First, welcome back current students, current members. I hope this ceremony will serve as a reminder of the standard of excellence you too are responsible for maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program. Today, the Horn Lake High School chapter of the National Honor Society is proud to be inducting new members. With this ceremony, you will commit to continuing emphasis on excellence as you represent your school, your community, and your family. You will commit to serve as a role model for other students. You will commit to strong academic performance. You will commit to your community in the form of volunteer public service, and you will commit to your family by upholding the values of this organization so that you may bring honor and respect to your caregivers. Mr. Tungett, Mr. Heron, Mr. Witt, parents, and of course, students, welcome to this induction ceremony. We're gathered here to formally recognize you, our student scholars, who have been selected as members of our National Honor Society chapter. The National Honor Society is proud to have been inducting new members since 1921, and you represent the ongoing tradition of excellence that has now spanned a full century. I charge you with the weighty task of respecting and upholding the dignity of past generations of honor students while being a role model for future generations, your peers and underclassmen. It is at this time that we proclaim to all in attendance that membership in this 100-year-old National Society is bestowed by virtue of being selected for the Horn Lake High School chapter of the National Honor Society. You have earned this honor through effective demonstration of the four qualities that serve as standards for the society. I will now review these qualities. We begin with scholarship. This candle represents scholarship. Nelson Mandela said, "A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination. When you add to that a literate tongue or pen, then you have something very special." Scholarship denotes a commitment to learning. It means you're willing to spend hours reading to develop that literate tongue and pen, and studying to cultivate a good head, knowing that a cultivated mind has lasting benefits, not only in school but in life. It means you're curious about your world beyond these school walls and outside the bonds of formal education. For education is not just something given to you by your teachers, but it's facilitated by your own curiosity. Knowledge is one of life's greatest assets. It furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, which informs our understanding of the present, and it's the light that illuminates the future. You have the charge, the responsibility even, to expand your world to the opportunities inherent in scholarship. Our next quality is service. This candle represents service. Mother Teresa insists that at the end of life, we will not be judged by how much money we've made or even by how many great things we've done. We will be judged, she says, by, "I was hungry and you gave me something to eat. I was naked and you clothed me. I was homeless and you took me in." In other words, how we care for and serve others. Now, I don't expect any single person to provide housing to every single person without a home. I don't expect anybody to instantly eradicate global famine, but we can offer ourselves in service to our community to help make our little corner of the world a better place. If everyone tidies up their own backyard, we can have a beautiful neighborhood. We do that with service. Service opportunities arise to help others both in our school and within our families, in our places of worship, and in our community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or public recognition, volunteerism, is a quality that we seek in our members and that we promote for the entirety of your tenure in National Honor Society. It is also a quality, like scholarship, that endures for the rest of your life. You must commit to volunteering your time and talents for the creation of a better tomorrow. Next, leadership. This candle represents leadership. Leadership should exert a wholesome, positive influence on the school by taking initiative in the classroom and in school activities. The leader, that is you, strives to exemplify greatness and inspire others to success. The price of leadership is often sacrifice, the willingness to yield your personal interest for the interest of others. The bravery and integrity to do what's right even when others aren't. No matter what power and resources may exist in a school, a community, or a nation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a bold leader. To lead, to be a leader, is a substantive charge to each of you, our new members. Your leadership is important in cultivating a school culture of respect and dignity. Because, as Jack Welch says, when you become a leader, success is all about growing others. Your being a role model for others translates to leadership. Next, character. This candle represents character. Character is that force within the individual, within you, that distinguishes each one of you from the others. It creates our individuality, our inherent goodness, which I believe exists in each and every one of you. Character at its best allows for respect of oneself and earns the respect of others. It is this force that guides you through life and, once realized, grows steadily within. With each good choice, with each act of scholarship, with each act of service, with each bold stance. Character is achieved, it's not received. It is the product of constant thought, constant action, constant reflection, the daily striving to make the right choice, and the willingness to humble yourselves and restore relationships and repair damage when you do slip up and make a mistake. It also includes the willingness to forgive as we wish to be forgiven. Furthermore, we must be in reality what we wish to appear to others. To be rather than to seem, and we must treat others the way we want to be treated. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character. Football coaching legend Bear Bryant said, "Show class, have pride, and display character. If you do, winning takes care of itself." Now, this isn't a football field. This is school. This is your job. This is your family. This is your friends. This is your community. But if you maintain respectable character, you win. Lastly, I'd remind you of the 4 cardinal virtues as Plato lays out in his Republic. Prudence. Stop and think about what you do before you do it, and stop and think about what you say before you say it. The tongue is a weapon as mighty as the sword and can cut more deeply than any metal blade. Justice. Everyone has the inalienable and natural right to be treated with dignity and respect. Not any one of us is better than the other. Temperance. We must restrain ourselves when tempted to behave in a way that brings dishonor to ourselves, to our school, to our community, to our family. Temporary, selfish acts can have long-term consequences. Fortitude. We must have the courage to do what's right even when everyone else is doing wrong. And we must have the tenacity to forge ahead and do what's expected, especially as members of this elite organization. With that, At this time, will the new inductees please rise? Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I pledge to high purposes of the National Honor Society. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. And I will maintain and encourage the high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Thank you. Congratulations. You may be seated. Baseball great Yogi Berra said, "The future ain't what it used to be." Well, with that pledge and by upholding your oath, your future may just be brighter than it once was. This concludes our induction ceremony. We will have a pinning ceremony. So parents and staff, if you could give one more round of applause to our new inductees. They've worked hard. They've earned this. They deserve it. Okay. If you have any questions, please feel free to hang around. I'll answer them the best I can after the ceremony is over. With that, we stand in recess, and we're dismissed.